Foton has 3 models of trucks with 4 different customer solutions. Today we're going to look at the BJ1051, which is our entry-level truck. It has a GVM of 5650 and this is the 2017 model. Now the easiest way for you to tell the difference between the earlier models and the 2017 model is to have a quick look at the front of the truck. On our 2017 models we have the Foton badge back on it. We also have put the Aumark badge back onto the truck and we have the model number. And that clearly shows you that you're looking at a 2017 model Foton Aumark truck with a Euro 5 Cummins engine. And as we head round onto the passenger side of the truck, the other thing you can tell is that we've now got Cummins Euro 5 badging on it. This is another thing that signifies this is the 2017 model. It's powered by the new Cummins ISF 2.8 Euro 5 engine. One of the things Foton's done with this new model, and one of the design features I've incorporated into the 2017 model, is tried to make everything easy for you to get to. This is a good feature. Windscreen washer, nice and easy to get to, so you can keep that topped up and keep your windscreen nice and clean. Let's look under the hood of this truck now. Underneath it you'll find the Cummins 2.8 ISF engine. This is produced in the Cummins plant in Beijing. Cummins themselves acknowledge this is the most technologically advanced plant within the Cummins network. They've produced over 600,000 of these engines and they've been exported around the world. They're in vehicles in the US, they're in vehicles in Australia and New Zealand, they're used in China and they're in vehicles throughout Africa. The real plus of the Cummins engine is it delivers its torque through a nice wide band, making the truck very drivable. Coupled to the Cummins engine is the ZF gearbox, with the ratios designed to make the best use of that torque, again turning it into a very drivable small truck. Foton started out in 1996 as a truck company, so they've developed a lot of knowledge and understanding on what's required of the truck market. One of the good examples of this is the Foton Aumark truck comes standard with an alloy tank. Now the benefits to you with an alloy tank versus a steel fuel tank is that with a steel fuel tank you run the risk of the fuel tank beginning to corrode, beginning to break down, and particles getting into your fuel. Foton recognise that trucks are left out in all sorts of weather, used in all sorts of conditions, so the potential for this is huge. That's why on all of the Aumark trucks it comes standard with an alloy fuel tank. That means no corrosion, no foreign particles getting into your diesel, looks after your engine, looks after your filters, and gives you a better life across all your components. There are 2 ways engine manufacturers achieve Euro 5 standards. Cummins has chosen to use the DEF, diesel exhaust fluid treatment. Now that's more commonly known as AdBlue, and we see the AdBlue signs around New Zealand and at many service stations. AdBlue is an exhaust treatment that shoots concentrated urea into the exhaust system to remove all the contaminant particles out of the system. The advantages of using an AdBlue system over some of the other ones, you don't get the same heat generated through the process, which means the engine doesn't lose horsepower. We're coming towards the end of our walk around of our BJ1051, but let's have a look at the cab before we go and some of the features that are in here. Cruise control, which is almost mandatory on everything these days. A nice tilt adjustable steering wheel. Stalk, and on your wiper stalk you've also got a very good engine braking system. Flick it up and it's on, push it down and it's off. As we head across the dash, rev counter, temperature gauge, speedo, fuel gauge, and we've got the AdBlue gauge, so you can keep an eye on how much AdBlue you're actually using. As we work our way across the dash, there's the normal air conditioning, radio stereo CD player, and just behind that's your nice 5-speed gearbox, ZF gearbox. As we're walking towards the end, yes, we've walked around the truck, we've looked at everything, but the biggest thing to remember, you want the truck to do a job, and this truck just does what it says it does. No bells, no whistles, it just does what it says it does and delivers to you a very good value truck that's reliable and will keep working for you for a number of Ks.